Welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe, and I would really appreciate all of you guys could like the video and click the bell so you can be notified. Because I am doing these videos for the purpose for you guys to actually succeed. See how I picked my deliveries, and throughout the video, I might be giving comments why I'm not taking this delivery or I'm not taking that delivery, and as I go, I have two goals to. I'm focusing on two things. First of all, on the cheat sheet from the episode 27 on my channel, and second, I'm focusing on any delivery that actually make it worthwhile to take. So as I take those deliveries, I'm trying to make sure, trying to focus, saying at least at $20 an hour or more. That means when a delivery comes through, I'm trying to figure out, okay, uh, this is a $10 delivery. That means out of the whole hour $20. That means it's covering a half hour. So can I actually get to the restaurant, pick up this delivery, and get it delivered, and hopefully get back to the restaurant within those 30 minutes? So if the answer is yes, I'll grab it. If the answer is no, because there's a possibility of wait time at the restaurant, which will cut me into that half hour, then is that delivery actually worth taking? Then at that point, no. So there is certain criteria that I actually follow, and sometimes you'll get a 625 for, let's say, 2 miles or a mile, and and that means we need to get it done in 15 minutes to make it worthwhile. But can there be possibly a hidden tip? If the answer is yes, then maybe it's worth taking that risk and say, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to deliver delivery in 15 minutes, but I should be able to get it done in about, let's say, 20, 22 minutes, 24 minutes. So I'll take that risk, hoping for that hidden tip to be there to cover me for that 20 or 22 minutes run. So as we are starting out the day today, I am doing today something differently. And if you guys watched my morning video, you guys know. If not, then here's the story. Especially this week, because of the Christmas on Saturday, the evenings has been very, very trafficy. To a traffic where I couldn't stand the traffic, and I actually went home after lunch on Tuesday. Also did the same thing yesterday. I have not met my goal for this week, but I get 60% of my goal already done. So today I'm not really looking to actually make a lot of money. I also did not go to Lexington today. I decided to actually go and dash in a small town, Danville, where I used to dash before I started dashing in Lexington. Things that actually in this town, it's a small town, so some of you guys that are in small town might relate a lot more. If I'm not would be a top dasher, I would not be able to actually dash in this town. To be able to dash in the town is really hard. A lot of drivers would love to get on the platform, but because the schedule, it's hard to get on the schedule. A majority of drivers just not able to. So since I'm still a top dasher this month, so I'll have no problem getting on. As you guys can see, I'm starting off with 4.91 of average customer rating, of 37% acceptance rate. And as you guys we'll go here for the next couple hours here as I dash, you guys will notice my acceptance rate will start dropping, and I'll be surprised if I won't finish off today below 10%. Completion rate 97%, and something about completion rate, I try to keep that quite a bit of high. I try not to take something that I will regret and have to walk away, but I have done in the past. I also have noticed that you drop below 92%, the amount of deliveries DoorDash will send you will be cut in a couple times. So that sweet percentage of being a 92 or above is where you want to stay. Doesn't matter, if you want to be a top dasher or not. Because if you want to be a top dasher, you want to stay above 95. Period. But these are some things you want to kind of look at. So I try not to take something that I will regret. So on time or early delivery, 94%, which doesn't really matter. And I have completed almost 1,100 deliveries on this phone. I have two phones with two accounts. So let's actually get into dashing. We'll turn on the app. We're not in Lexington, as you guys can see. Danville is just solid gray. So we're gonna select dash now. And wow, actually Denver now asks you to schedule. Honestly, I'm not going to midnight, but I always try to go midnight or past, so I don't have to, change the restart dashing, whatever. At the same time, I have looked at Roadie. We do have a 5 mile on Roadie with Tractor Supply, $59. But this item is 59 inches long. Yes, inches long. That's what puts it at about 4 feet. It is huge, according to what you guys can see here in the description. I am not and it's 300 pounds. I am not even trying. This is, who knows what it is. You need a pickup truck at least to deliver this, whatever this is at. And then, who's going to unload 300 pounds? That's, store probably going to use a forklift to load it, but then you have to figure out how to unload this thing at the customer place. So we're going to look at another delivery. There's a 26-mile delivery, 3 deliveries. So, as you guys can see, there's a stop right there. Drop off right there. Then there's another drop off right there. And then a third one at the bottom. $17. I'll tell you guys, $17 are not a good payout for this delivery, and it's express, so it's not even worth for me to try to drive to Stanford to get that delivered. So nothing on Roadie right now, and as you guys can see, DoorDash is silent. Because it's a small town and there's quite a few drivers out here, there will be quite a bit of silence. Second, a lot of businesses and their employees have taken today off. That means, they're either enjoying at home or they're out doing this last minute shopping. And that's one of the reasons why I did not go to Lexington, because I did not want to get stuck with it all day in traffic. My time is more valuable, even if I don't make nothing. At least I don't sit in traffic. From my point of view, that's still a huge gain. That's the way I look at it. If I would be living in Lexington, I probably would have gotten out at least for half hour, an hour, just to see how things going out on the roads. But unfortunately, for me to drive 45 miles, it's about an hour, just to give you guys a feedback, I'm not sure it's worth it. So I'll park at one of my places that I like to park here in Danville and see what we going to do. So those of you that's here in Danville watching me, thank you. Guys, we'll see how things go today. Hopefully you guys got on a schedule and actually dashing as well, and rest of you will get an idea. And not sure what I'm gonna do throughout the day today. Pretty much let the DoorDash kind of stare me. Either there'll be no orders and I'll walk away within an hour, or there going to be orders. I might stay for an hour. But again, like I said, a lot of businesses are closed today, so I'm not suspecting to have a crazy lunch hour today. So is dinner going to be better? Because of the Christmas Eve. By the way, happy, Merry Christmas Eve for those of you guys that celebrate. I'm not suspecting it to be as crazy as well, since a lot of restaurants are expected to be closed by 6 o'clock. So let's see how it all goes. Go from there. And I was on the UDM live stream today. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue watching because I had to start the recording. But so I want to actually talk on that topic quickly. Uh, DoorDash, starting from the New Year's, going to require U.S. employees, my understanding, because how can they get the call centers involved in this? So they're going to try to get U.S. employees from all levels, from programmers all the way through the CEO and higher management. Everybody will be required to do one delivery a month for a minimum of 1 hour, as my understanding is. I personally don't believe 1 hour is enough. Even 10 hours a month is not enough. But, I would take at least 10 hours, if I take it to make a difference. So when I heard, at the beginning that actually DoorDash is enforcing their people to Dash, I thought, DoorDash finally made a good, wise decision. And when I heard it has to be just one delivery and minimum 1 hour, I'm like, really? I don't think. They took a 2 step forward and then 3 step back again. Doesn't make any difference. I doubt it. Here's our first delivery, 8.2 miles. Let's look at our cheat sheet. 8.2 miles, supposed to be at least at 12:25. It is 6:25, and look guys where it's taking me. Almost at Hustonville, past Jacksonville. Unless it pays $12 or more, I am not going past Junction City. So, and then Taco Bell down here is fairly good unless there's a lot of cars. But no, this delivery is not worth. I know this area, dashed in this area for 3 months. I probably can deliver about a third of the orders with my eyes closed, just with a tiny crack so I can see the road. So this delivery is just not worth it because you have to understand this market. This market is where you guys see right here. This area of the yellow is where most of the restaurants are at. So when you go to downtown, there's barely any restaurants there. You go to this area right here, there's McDonald's and a Subway, and that's about it in this area. Down here you have Papa John's, the ice cream place, and a Dollar and Walgreens or CVS. That's it. So, but you have a lot of restaurants on the right side and as well as on the left side here. So if you're going and like this delivery was taking me all the way down to this area right here, I have to come back into this area to deliver. So that means when I calculate my time, and I'm suspecting to get a $20 an hour, and this was a $6 delivery, that means it covers 15 minutes. That big of a ride, no way I would be able to actually make it back. Now look at 425. That means this delivery have to be complete in 10 minutes. Can we actually complete the delivery in 10 minutes? Actually, it's going to take me only 10 minutes to get to the restaurant, pick up that order. That means I'll be doing volunteer work, free work, doing the delivery. Is it worth it? I'm not a volunteer. I didn't sign up to be a volunteer on DoorDash platform. And if I'm going to be a volunteer, it's definitely not going to be for DoorDash. There's a lot of nonprofits out there that actually deserve my volunteer time. No, not for the company like DoorDash. I gave them so much of information and knowledge and advice. Did they listen? Again, McDonald's. This McDonald's is okay. Usually it's a 1 to 5 minute wait. You have to wait outside. Both of the McDonald's in the area, you have to wait outside at the door. They bring it outside to you, delivery. Now, can I get this completed in about 20 minutes? Probably yes. But 6.7 is supposed to be a 10.50 in order to show any hidden tip. There's not enough the money, and I am not going to risk it. Plus, I should have, because right now I have a missed delivery. And usually, when you lot these time out, DoorDash will start limiting sending you new deliveries. So do not allow these time out. I do it sometime when I start talking to you guys. I just get carried away and I don't. So now we'll have some silence time. So there's few businesses, few employees, hospitals, restaurants, stores, they're open today. So we're still getting some business. Now, Huddle House, um, $5. Here's something about $5. That's a 15-minute time that they're paying me for. At the Huddle House, sometimes I have to wait up to 10 minutes to pick it up. Then I have to go to Stanford where I live, and I know exactly the customer that actually even ordered this. It's actually in a nursing home. He orders about 2 times a day regularly, but it's not worth it. It's going to take me about a half hour just to do a round trip. So I need on that delivery more than even a half hour. With a wait at the Huddle House, that would be probably I need 45 minutes. That means I need at least minimum of $12 just to break even, $15 just to be on a safe side for that kind of a delivery. So now Fazola's, we're having a 10-mile run. Fazola's just on the parking lot that I'm parked at, and it pays $18. Let's look at my cheat sheet. 10 miles, 10.4 miles, $15. They're showing $18. That's probably maximum they're gonna pay. There might be even more. I will take it, even though I do not like how far I have to go, but I'll take it. So guys, we got our first delivery. As you guys can see, I did decline a lot of deliveries to get that delivery, so don't be scared to do the same. I know at the end of the month, if you need to be a top dasher, it's going to take a little time to recover and bring your acceptance rate back to 70%. And like you guys seen in this area, to bring your acceptance rate up, it's going to take you a little of challenge. Because a lot of low-balling deliveries. But, search for those big fish in the river. Don't take the baby fish. Baby fish is just not going to pay your bills. And most likely by the time you go through the expense of your vehicle, you'll be actually broke. And when I say broke, you'll be in negative. So, don't pick the small fish. Try to grab on into as big of a fish as you can. Like, 10 miles, that means about 20 miles round trip, $18. It's about $1 a mile on round trip, but it's $18. And I should be done within this hour and have $18 for an hour. So I'm going in, get it picked up, and get back to you guys when Okay, I'm back. They don't have it ready yet. It is a bigger order. Baked lasagna with Coke. Then fettuccine with Alfredo with Coke. So we have 2 drinks now. Then a side of sauce, baked ziti with the Coke. So with 3 drinks now. Then we have pizza, large beverage, so 4 Cokes now, 4 drinks on this order, and cheesecake. So, geez, that's a lot of drinks. But I don't worry, I have a way to deal with it. So, waiting for that to be bring it out. They said they'll bring it out to the vehicle. Lobby is closed because of the holiday. They didn't bring in much employees because they were not suspecting it to be busy. So they're cutting into my time, but $18. So customer tipped enough to make it worthwhile of my time to give it a little wait. It is a little distant ride, but I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, as long as somebody doesn't jump in front of me and won't be doing 35, I'll be fine. And there you guys go. $20 hidden tip. I don't even get some of the stuff in Lexington. That's a nice $20 tip, and honestly that's about 13 minutes this way, 13 minutes back, couple minutes with the food. 24 bucks for about 30 to 33 minutes plus wait time at the restaurant. Tell me guys, it's not good. I can do these all day long. Come on, the more I get them, the more I'll do them. So now I have to get back into town like you guys see it here. So I can get another delivery and see what happens next. 24 bucks, nice. Nice. So that's how we get those hidden tips, is by going and trying to max out these deliveries and get the highest dollar amount and run with it. Okay, as I'm pulling into Denville, I got a Subway for $4.25. You guys gonna say, why, Slavic, are you taking $4.25? That's only $2 tip. Guys, look, it's literally across the street. That 2 miles is actually for me to get to the Subway. The delivery is 0.2 miles. So why wouldn't I? Yes, there might be a little complication because the addresses down there are complicated, but I know the area quite a bit, so I should be able to get it done quick. As long as the food is ready. So why not make money in less than 5 minutes? You know, plus minute getting there. So in 10 minutes, I can put $4.25 in my pocket, and it's going to, you know, cover my time spent. And maybe I'll pick up something else in here that will take me to a decent place as well. Remember, there's Subway and McDonald's here, and I'm going to be delivering right by it.
Then turn right. Left onto Perryville Road.
Picked it up. It was there. Verify the name. As you guys can see, all I have to do is make a left turn, go a block, and just go around the gas station. And I think it's the first or the second set of buildings right after the gas station. 0.5 miles maximum. If I take this route, it's actually 0.4 miles. So yeah, why not? I wish, you know, they paid, you know, $4 tip, but I'll do it too. Keeps me busy. That doesn't mean you guys have to. All you guys have to understand is, for me, it's worthwhile because in this town you cannot get a lot of these lucky $20 deliveries, but they do come around once in a while. We might actually have some of them tonight, but I don't know if I want to stay till tonight. We'll see. And there you guys go. It took me what, less than 5 minutes from a restaurant to get back in the car, deliver and get back in the car. So yeah, those kind of deliveries I don't mind doing because $4 for less than 5 minutes worth of work, sure. So right now we're at $28 and we're an hour and 9 minutes in. Now, since if we're not going to get anything else that's actually worthwhile taking, I will be reflecting back to my spot by the Old Charles, or that area where the Fazola's are, Burger King, Big Pizza, all that area, and actually go back and see if we can pick up from that area again. There's one more restaurant here, is Guadalajara. but I have never picked up from this place. So I'm not sure, is it even on our platform? So, see what happens. Okay, let's see what Rody is offering. Guys, remember that delivery on Rody's that was available an hour ago? It is still available. That's the 26 miles. For now, they're offering it for 19 bucks. So every, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, they'll add another $2 and they'll send it out again, and then nobody takes it. So they'll keep on adding until somebody actually takes it. So for me to take it, those 3 deliveries, they're express. Look at it. Yeah, these are express. That means one item per delivery. Like I said, there's 2 items per delivery. I'm in Danville, going to, and it's going to take at least an hour to do this order. Actually, one of the orders actually by my house. Drop off. It would have to be about at least 25 bucks for me to worth it to come down, and then I would then come back to Danville. I would actually call it a day. So let's see what happens. If they raise the price to 25 bucks, nobody takes it. Might take it. 30 bucks probably would be ideal price for this delivery. So have some patience. I also need to stop by the car wash where I used to have a monthly membership. They're still charging me, even though in their system they're saying not charging me, but I still get the charge on my card. They said to bring in proof of charge, and they'll try to figure out why in their system it's not showing that they're still charging me. So I might stop by the car wash if they're open to resolve my issue. So I might have to pause this thing. Okay, I went to the car wash. Nothing came through the DoorDash either way. I actually forgot to turn on Uber Eats. Let me see if I can turn on Uber Eats as well. I know there's Uber Eats and there's also Grubhub in the area, but Grubhub, I need to be added to their system in the area to take orders here. But let's do. So she gave me cash. You know, when I showed her the screenshots from the bank. And I'm like, can you make sure that I don't get charges again? So she went in, looked in the computer, brought me a sheet, and she's like, can you sign that you received the cash? And I'm like, sure, no problem. So, and then I look at what she wants me to sign, and there's nothing mentioning about $30. So I flipped the paper over on the back, and I wrote my name, and I said, hey, for December 5th charge of $30, I received it in cash, and I signed it. So, not exactly smart moves, because, you know, I could be scamming her as well, and, you know, creating a fake bank transaction And she just pulls out $30 cash. That's for me was kind of like wow. So and and I would be in her place. I would actually take the screenshot of it as well of my phone, so they can have records of the transaction if they not seen it on their end. For me, it was kind of like what's going on? This lady's not showing anything. People are just. She needs that big of a jump. Oh well, so yeah, that's. I guess it is what it is. Let's see what happens if we can get a couple more deliveries. I'll be straightforward and honest. It's hard to keep $20 an hour in a small town, and especially if people don't tip well. It's almost impossible. So that $20. Let's say we turn that $20 into, let's say, a $10 delivery. I'll be at $18, hour and a half in. Right now I'm at 28 because of appreciation to the tip. But kind of give you guys an idea. Not It's kind of hard to make a living in small towns on DoorDash. Now, what do we do with a baby fish? We send it down the river. Let DoorDash add some money onto it, make it, grow some fat, so that that fish can be worthwhile taking down the road. So let's see what else comes around. So here's Rody, still that $19 delivery, and then they came with another $10 delivery, and that is to Lancaster. See, if they could have ripped that batch up and send these two together, that'd be a lot better deal. But this is a standard Walmart delivery, and they never combine express with standard. So nobody knows how big this order is. They call it one item on Rody, but it's considered to be as one shopping order. So how big that order? Large. That's about as much as we know. So now we're going to Stanford and then to Lancaster for $10. So right now I'm running app 1, app 2, app 3, and there's something else I'm going to go on and turn on Grubhub. But I'm going to turn on Grubhub on my other phone. When you're in a small market, sometimes you have no choice but to go and run as many apps as you can to make a living. So we get in here. We're giving to Lancaster $20, Dollar General, Huddle House, 15 miles. Guys, I'll take it's $20. It's gonna take me about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to do the shopping and get to Lancaster. But I'll call it a day at that point. I don't know, maybe I'll come back, but this trip would not be worth it if I would have to do a round trip. But sometimes that's what we get on this platform.
Head south toward Houstonville Road.
Guys, I would not go there and then go back to Huddle House. First, I'll go to Huddle House, pick up the order, pick up by 12. Okay, so that's the reason why they want me go towards and then back. I'm gonna go sit at Huddle House for what? Jeez, 15 minutes. I'm gonna go first do Dollar General. Where's it? Dollar General or Dollar Tree? Dollar General. Do those shoppings there and then come back, do the Huddle House, do some more mileage, then I should, and then get that delivered. And it might be 2 orders or might be to 1 customer. But I need to turn this off because I have a big trip in front of me. And I need to turn on the Grubhub thing. So let's go do the shopping. So this is what I'm shopping here for. Water. Let's see if I can find it. So I got this offer at 12:30, which is about 25 minutes ago. So it took me 25 minutes to get this customer's order picked up. So now I have a 20-minute drive to the customer, and it's going to the same customer, 2 different pickups. So water and Hubble House order. So let's see how it'll go to play out. That's why I said if I'd be doing round trip 25 plus 20, that's 45 minutes. I would, plus then another 20 minutes to get back, that would be an hour and 5 minutes. I would not, this delivery would not be worth it. But because, if I'm taking this and I'm going home, some of my road home is covered. So that's where we stand. That order, what was 26 plus that 20, that's going to be 46. And I'll complete it in about 120. So we're still going to be averaging about 20 minutes by the time I complete this order. $20 an hour, so I think it's not too bad.
Take the next left onto Goes Pike. On Goes Pike toward Bauman Avenue.
But guys, if I just, let's say would be doing this as a round trip and coming back to Dash and Danville, that would put me below $20. And would I be able to compensate it? Unless there be some really good hidden tips, it would be hard for me to compensate, because as you guys see, not a lot of orders are coming through, and that makes it harder to go out and make the money in small towns unless there's good hidden tips. And I'll tell you, there is some good hidden tips here in this town, but I'm not sure if you could do $20 an hour. If you would be not getting those good hidden tips. See you guys when I get there. We're about 12 minutes out. It says we'll be there by 11:11. Hopefully, if we can get this done by 11:15, it'd be great. And I guess I'll be going home and starting my early Christmas weekend, because I'm gonna be off for the rest of the day today. And I'm still kind of like, maybe I should come back and try the dinner part of this, but I'll watch. Maybe I'll come out on the dinner part. But I'm off on tomorrow, and I don't think there's much open tomorrow. I'm off on Sunday. I might actually go do some shopping, because I need to get another pair of pants for work. dashing, and I need to find a couple more shirts and maybe a jacket that actually would extend lower on my back. So see, maybe I'll do those shoppings tomorrow. If not, then I'll go to Lowe's and pick up a sheet of plywood and start on my project where I want to take the driver's seat out, put in a piece of plywood to level off the floor so I can put all my catering bags and everything on where the passenger seat used to be, and then eventually do a build up, which actually I can put it in my trunk when I don't need it, and when I need it I can bring it in. Build up to even out my back seat all the way down to the glove compartment where we leveled, so I can actually convert this into a overnight vehicle as I thinking of traveling probably next year. So sometime get a hotel and sometime just do it in the car. So those are the things I'm kind of thinking of doing, some of those changes in my car. Okay. And hey guys, I'll say something. That tornado, that winds that came through. Like I haven't been in Denver since those winds and stuff, and I've been driving to Danville. We're now driving to Lancaster from Danville, taking the straight cut. A lot of tree damage. A lot of tree damage. I didn't realize how much tree damage there actually is out here, where we did not have any touchdowns that actually I was told. So just gusts of winds, still does sometimes its own work. So yeah, still you do drive, and sometimes you look out because a lot of country out here, and you see people still have not cleared out trees that were torn out from the ground, and the tree were laid down. They're just still sitting on some properties, and just as it happened. So yeah, that's why I believe we should be living under the ground. Our structure should not be built on the surface, should be built underground, and we should be coming up to surface to play, to enjoy the life, to enjoy the greenery and the land. But we should be under the ground, so when events like these, like tornadoes, hurricanes, all these, even if we properly build our homes under the ground, we can even have tsunamis come through, and they wouldn't affect us because we would because our structures would be protecting us and our structure. The land would be protecting our structures and our living wells. So hopefully one day we'll learn that lesson, understand that lesson, and we'll go underground instead of building homes on the surface, and use the surface for agriculture and for keeping the planet green. So guys, $47, 2 hours and 15 minutes, which keeps me at slightly higher than $20 an hour average. I am going home. Might stop by Walmart or something, I don't know. I want to say happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve, every single one of you. Be with your family. Enjoy your family. And if it's worth it, go out and, get that money for your family. And be blessed. And I'll be speaking with you guys probably tomorrow.